What is retail arbitrage? Does it actually work? Is it a good business to get into? So what is retail arbitrage? Basically, it's going to a store near you, like maybe a Costco or a Target, right? Or a Rite Aid, and buying a product and then trying to sell it for more money online. Maybe on Amazon or eBay or something like that. So you're buying it low, selling it high, and you're trying to make a profit. Now, here's an example. Let's say you go to a store like Rite Aid and you find some hair gel and it's selling for 10 bucks. You scan it, you look on Amazon, you see that it's selling for like 20 or 25 bucks, and you're thinking, great, I'm gonna make 10, 15 bucks, right? But not so fast. So you gotta remember that there's always shipping fees. The cheapest shipping fee that you will pay is like $4. So that's when you're shipping something first class and it's less than a pound. So that's for like a small little thing. Anything heavier or bigger than that, you're gonna be spending $5, $6, $7, $8 and up. So you got to remember that expense. You always have to pay that if you're shipping something. So that's at least $4. Number two, there's always seller fees for all of these online marketplaces like Amazon, eBay, Etsy, whatever it is. And it's always around 15, 20%. Number three is shipping supplies. And that doesn't necessarily cost that much money, but you will have an envelope, you'll have some tape, you'll have to print the label, or you'll have to get a box somewhere. You know, you could be spending at least $1, $2 on that. This $10 item that you saw at Rite Aid, it's selling for 20 bucks or 25 bucks on Amazon. You're probably not gonna make any money. You're probably gonna lose money because you have your shipping, you have your seller fees, you have your shipping supplies. So that's not gonna work. So you need a really big difference, a really big spread in the price to actually make some money. But that's not enough. You know what I mean? There's other things. What you have to do is you have to go to all these stores, you have to look for these items, and you have to find this really big price difference. I would say for a $10 item that you see in a store, it needs to be selling for at least 30 bucks online for you to make any kind of profit. And you'll probably be making maybe like $5. The next thing is you gotta actually sell it. Just because you list it online, it doesn't mean it's gonna sell right away. You have competition, you have other sellers. As soon as you list it, these other sellers are gonna start competing with you on price. So they're gonna lower their price, and then if you wanna sell, you gotta try to lower your price, and then it's basically just like a race to the bottom. Sometimes you see people talking about going to like Costco and finding a bunch of products, and it's like 10 bucks there, but it's 25 bucks online. You gotta remember that the most profit you can make on that is maybe like $5. And that's if you actually sell. But it's not automatic. Just because you list it online doesn't mean you're gonna sell. So you end up buying like a whole box of stuff and you put online. It might take time, you might sell one or two, but then the other sellers are gonna start competing with you on price, and it's gonna be a race to the bottom, and you're probably just gonna get stuck with the merchandise. Then the second thing that happens is once the price goes down in the store, it'll eventually catch up online. It might not happen right away, but eventually people are gonna be doing the same thing that you're doing, and other companies, you know, are gonna be selling it cheaper, right? So once the price goes down here, the market starts to catch up and the prices start to go down everywhere. That's the problem with retail arbitrage. You have to do a lot of work. You have to go to these stores and you have to look for items, right? For products, and you have to scan them. You have to find really good deals, and it's really hard to find that big a spread on price. You're going to the store, you're scanning, you're looking for stuff. You are not guaranteed to actually sell. You can list it up, but it doesn't mean people are gonna buy it, and the next day the price can go down. You know, the market could catch up, and now you're stuck with all this merchandise. You're probably not gonna be able to sell it. If you're somebody that likes certain products or follows certain trends, right? Or just enjoys going to the store. It could be, you know, like a regular store, it could be a thrift store. If you enjoy doing that and just finding really good deals and reselling it, even if you don't necessarily make a lot of money, you can definitely have fun doing this. But it's not a long-term business because you're always looking for that next thing. You always have to keep looking, you have to keep going out. You might sell one, you might sell two, but it doesn't mean you're gonna sell everything. You can make a little money on the side. I think it's great for people that follow like a certain industry or a certain niche and really know about the products and really enjoy the products and really kind of follow what the prices are and what's trending and what's hot and what's selling. But I wouldn't recommend it as a long-term business or something where you can actually make a lot of money. You know, you can make a few bucks, but it's not gonna make you a lot of money.